Hello and welcome back. My name is Crow, and this is All the Mods 9 to the Sky, episode 9. So I just updated the pack, and so in between episodes, if you remember last time, I had set up some dynamos, and I got power um, automated, and the power is not holding up. I'm really choking on power. The dynamos, when they're working correctly, they'll fill everything up just fine, but they can't keep up with the demand for doing anything high tier. So I will need to upgrade those at some point. I'm really interested in that. What else did I do between episodes? I set up this is an obsidian farm, just with superheating element, crucible, straight into with the faucet into a blast chiller, and then I just have a compacting drawer with the obsidian in there. And then XNet is kind of taking care of all the logistics of pulling out and putting in here. That way, all this obsidian doesn't make its way into my storage system directly. Let's see. Okay, so today, just like I said last time, I'm going to be heading into the Nether. But I'm still really squishy. I don't really have a whole lot. I re-enchanted a couple of pieces of my gear. So I have good mana regen, which is kind of my main real focus because I'm going to be using mana to be navigating around. And the last thing I want is to run out of mana over top of the void. What I need to do is I need to get ready. I created a couple things here. So the first thing is the alteration table. So the alteration table is how I'm going to upgrade my gear. And I'm going to upgrade it with threads. They're pretty easy to make. It's just an enchanting apparatus. Doesn't even require source. Just needs a thread, which is, again, just a bunch of mage bloom, some gold nuggets. So really easy to make. And there's just a bunch of different threads. They do a couple different things. However, so these threads, they're very situational, where they will do more or do different things in different slots. So I have, this is the tier 3 armor, so I have a 3 slot in each one. So what I'm going to do is I have these threads here. This top row is going to be my tier 3 threads. Things like the Undying, it has to be a tier 3 slot. And other ones, like Spell Power, gets an increasing amount of spell damage each level. So things like my Drigme, I get an extra stack of looting per level. So these are going to be my ones that I'm using here. And then you just have to put them in from top to bottom. If you put them in there and then, so there you go. That's a third, that's a 2. But if I pull this out, it always pulls out the top one, and then it goes back in the order, and everything kind of just moves up one. So you can't just put in a tier 1, but you can leave it blank. At this point, I have more thread slots than I am needing. Because this is the armor with the least amount of defense on it, then it actually has better slots. So every single one has a tier 3 slot, when the higher defense ones that, doesn't even have all the tier 3 slots. So, oops. There we go, and there we go. And some of these slots, some of these things are really nice. Like thread of feather it's like feather falling, except it's just a thread, right? So I don't have to have feather falling on my boots. Magic capacity gives me more mana. So, and then I now have step height. So, and then obviously I'm faster then as well. So that's the alteration table. That's the scraps table. So, okay, so that's armor. I also made a couple weapons, or rather a weapon. I made my enchanter's wand, and then I added, used the projectile. So projectile accelerate our baseline for the wand. So anything you put on will automatically start with projectile accelerate. I put freeze, cold snap, amplify, delay, cold snap, amplify, and then item pickup. And that so that's like a cold snap, pretty standard spell. I went over to the Ars Nouveau Discord, and they have a couple really good spell crafting threads over there. But because ice, or rather freeze and cold snap count as water spells, I have a lesser focus of water and a water bangle. So these will help. And then I also have a ring of greater discount. So these will make water spells cost less and do more damage. All right, next on the list is, it's just random stuff. Okay, so next thing is, since I'm going into Nether, I'm going to make a deep learner. So the deep learner is from Hostile Neural Networks. It lets me do the hostile. It lets me make use data models and then learn those data models, so I can like automate nether stars and blaze rods and what have you. I also need a warp stone. One for here, one for there. And I'll just pop it down here. This is just going to be home. My main concern is I just don't want to be in a situation where I'm flying through the void and then I, die because I am falling or something like that. So this I can cast on the run. And then the last thing I did is I made a new spell. I made the Underfoot Glyph and the Conjure Mage block. And so Underfoot Mage block into AoEs will make a platform underneath me. So mage blocks, they're really kind of cool. They're blocks, but they will disappear on their own. If you put an amplify glyph in that spell, it will stay forever. But otherwise, that was like a good, 20, 25 seconds of just waiting there. And so if I happen to be falling through the void, then I can stop, regen some mana, and then carry on with where I'm going. I think that's it. So data model wise, I do need a wither skeleton and a blaze and probably a zombie piglin if I can manage it. And then I have a couple extra ones. I probably don't need a magma cream. I don't really think I will need one. But the big thing is the wither skeletons and the zombie piglins, honestly. Blazes, it'd be nice to have, but it's not absolutely necessary. So I'm gonna put my enchanter's eye away. Gonna have some obsidian, and we'll see. Like I said, I haven't even been to the Nether, so we will see how this all turns out. To click happy. Yeah, see, I definitely Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's probably good. I'll fix those corners later. All right, and there we go. So let me put this stuff away. So I have my waystone, I have my weapon, and here we go. Oh, nice. That looks like a bastion over here, and this looks like a another fortress over here. So this is a really nice spawn. Just make a waypoint. All right, I'll probably take care of this guy first. That way I can get, because yeah, see, this is get my deep learners going. Oh god. Alright. The nice thing is, because this is a water spell, or like an ice spell, it just absolutely wrecks blazes. Oh, shoot. Oh man, okay. Okay, so, alright, let's... That was kind of scary. Yeah. Okay. This is so sketchy with my current gear. Just need a place to like sit for a second. And that is why I made this thing. Okay, I need one more zombie. I need a zombie piglin. Okay. Zombie piglin. Good to go. Deep learner. Put it away. Okay, so now I can go more on the offensive. Okay, and you can see in the corner there, in the top left, it'll tell me how many of each mob I need to kill. Man, this is just He's happy to see me. He is not happy to see me. Tricks, probably all these. That's the problem with this spell, this cold snap spell. It's kind of indiscriminate. And so this spell, if you notice, actually will pick up. Sometimes it can't pick up everything, but it will try. Maybe I should get a feeding upgrade because and the nice thing is like my mana is really holding up. Alright, well, so I've done what I needed to do as far as this deep learner goes. Because all my things are at the basic level now. I don't know if I can kill him. No, apparently that cold snap will hurt me too, so that's good to know. Okay. So let's see if I can track down a... I think that over there is a blaze spawner. Okay. Let me just dump off all my junk here. Oh, there's that. I do have to be careful because I have these little guys around and it will... There will be no problem accidentally slaying these guys because some of these things are pretty indiscriminate. This spell is very indiscriminate. Okay. So that was the one direction, right? So now I have my so I did my deep learner stuff. So now what I need to do is head over here and have a look at the bastion. And what I need from the bastion is the smithing template. Alright, he's happy with me. Of course, the only problem with the hoglins is that I have no... I mean, I guess I could bring a lighter weight. Maybe I will. I don't have to worry about the piglins. Oh, hello. Yeah. So zombie piglins are okay with me. The regular piglins, they will not bother you as long as you're wearing gold, and all the R's armor counts as gold. So we should be okay from a happiness standpoint of these guys. Now I'm going to toss some chests there. Big guy. Can I just snipe him? Alright, so there's a chest directly underneath me. Haven't seen any other ones. Don't look here. Oh, there's chests over there too. Okay. See, this is why I really like this spell. Like, this just wrecks these guys. So they should, because of the spawning algorithm, they should actually spawn like down there, right? Because you know, like, they can't spawn too close to me, I think. Okay, we're gonna do this quick and start. Just gonna grab everything. Okay. So I have a key. Great. Apparently, there was a big. Alright. I should have ender pearls. So I should just be able to teleport there. You should be fine with me now. Go with me. Okay. There it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I have the smithing tablet. Perfect. That's what I needed to see. And I got a bunch of gold, I guess. An okay pickaxe. Bunch of garbage, really. One thing that I was looking for, because I have a Silent Gear pickaxe, I was looking to maybe upgrade that pickaxe with some Silent Gear stuff, but in order to do that, I need uh, the Nether Silent Gear Nether ore. But because it's a skyblock, there is no Nether ore. So I was hoping to actually get one in the Bastion. What is it called? It's called like Crimson or something. Crimson Iron. Yeah, so I need 4 of them in order to make a seed for it. But I can get it in the Nether Fortress or the Bastion treasure. So I will probably go back to that Nether Fortress and see if I can pick up. I'll go back to the Nether Fortress and see if I can, figure it out. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. But the important thing is I have a smithing template, so now I can upgrade all of my meshes. So I guess we'll speed. I'm still not sure if I want to do with these ability totems. They just seem like I have haste and speed. It just seems. Oh, I got a crying obsidian too. Great, great. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna head back to that fortress and see what I can. All right, well, I'm back. I managed to find the Silent Gear Crimson Iron. I actually got pretty lucky, and there's quite a few nether fortresses near me, and I also visited this bastion as well. So these two nether fortresses here are pretty slim pickings. You can actually see that they're mostly the walkways, so there's no actual real structures inside. But this one had plenty. I found like 6 or 7 of the crimson iron that I was looking for. So, gonna go back. My little star monk will make me a seed. All right. And then that's that. So I'll just plant this guy. And then program the essence. Yes, I still had 5 left over. That is... There we are. Yep, there we go. And make sure it goes down. And I have it on slow mode. The the speed of this thing um, is not significant enough for me to actually, like this thing is not going fast. But it's passive, and then I will gradually gain some more crimson iron for things that I need. So I used the couple of crimson iron to make this salvager, and the salvager actually just takes a piece of gear, mostly vanilla stuff, or silent gear stuff, and then just disassembles it into its component parts, either diamonds or gold or iron. So it's kind of useful to break down these pieces of gear that you get uh, just back into their component parts, which is nice. They do have to be fully repaired, but I do have this repair talisman that I made very, very early on, so it's not really an issue getting everything ready in that regard. So I think that's pretty much it, though. So next time like I said, I got that wither skeleton prediction going. So next time, hopefully, I'll get working on killing the wither, and then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. All right. Well, thank you very much. Go ahead and feel free to leave either a comment or any tips or tricks down below. I'll read them all. Thank you very much. Take care.